right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sandhagon. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sandhagon.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's the longtime Team Alpha male rep, Yadong. He has accrued a wealth of UFC experience, and as this round gets underway, he believes there are going to be some openings here on the feet. He said, I'm not going to force anything in transition, but he believes that there's going to be a knockout here and that the judges' scorecards will not be needed at the end of this contest.
He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Elbow there blocked by Sandhagon. Well, leg kicks are the weapon of choice early for this kickboxer. No surprise that he would try to attack that lead limb of the boxer, who all of a sudden has to make some adjustments, and we're just getting started.
Well, he's got to beat that lead leg up. He's got to limit the mobility of the boxer by kicking that leg over and over again. He did it early. Let's see if the boxer can start to pick up on it and try to check that kick so that he doesn't get beat down and be very limited in his approach.
Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Yadong. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh! He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice combination there by Yadong. Now some separation. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Keep sticking that jab out there. Swing and a miss by Sandhagon. Circling towards the left now. While that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, nice elbow.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
Jaw wide open for you. To stay on the outside, pump him with the jab.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Massive head kick. Oh, huge left. Yadong's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound.
Yeah, he's doing really bad. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent gets him up.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. There we go.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
So big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
15 seconds.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, his ground and pound is on full display here today. 2 rounds in the books. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of... Oh, how about the accuracy right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Yadong's limping heavily now. Might not be a bad idea to raise that knee, try to check it. I'm just not sure how many minutes.
Nice high kick.
Oh, big left hand there. Oh, you gotta like that as a 2-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the...
So he's really...
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch or kick that will put you away. He's in a lot of trouble now.
Takedown there by Sandhagon.
He passes to half guard.
All right, side control now.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to...
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. great submission defense.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, Chief.
The swelling started to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. When he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head, really getting the squeeze and trying to get the submission victory.
Keeping busy from bottom position here. Yadong's now cut above the eye and he's out again. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, big shots here. Oh, going for a leg lock. Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Sandhagon.
All right, so a big win for him here tonight. It goes to the judges' scorecards. All 3 of them saw it for the boxer over the kickboxer, and a lot of people thought he was going to be up against it in this matchup with fewer weapons on the feet. Not at all the way it played out.
Control and dictate. That should always be the buzzwords whenever you're going into a fight. He did exactly that. He controlled the distance, and he controlled the engagements. That allowed for him to earn a massive unanimous decision victory.